Couple quick saw cuts the next day. It's about a 5x5 pad to get this cut and cleaned. Saturday morning, Caleb and I came down.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, get to work. He's going to clean off the patio for me. I'm going to mix up the permateak. You know how to work that?
Now I do.
You don't need any instruction. He figured it out. Okay, keep those feet nice and clean. I'll be right back. I'd say hit it one more time. We're getting a drip line off of this roof. It's been raining off and on over morning. So he'll hit that. It's a little bit damp, which is a-okay. So I have my sprayer pretty full of water, about 3/4 full. It's about right here. Okay, we're using Permateak Kalina Tan. So you can use 1 scoop per sprayer full, and that's about 3.5 gallons of water. I use about 3 scoopfuls, maybe 2.5. Just kind of fluff it into the sprayer. You can pre-mix this, or you can just dump it in. My phone always rings as soon as I start. No, we'll get it later. That's all right. So then seal it up, just let it dissolve a second and then give it a good shake. Okay, colors in the sprayer, all shooken up. And with the concrete just real slightly damp, no standing water at all, just flood the area. And you can see it just goes on the whole entire area. Now what I want to let it do is I let it sit for a minute, and you can see it just settle right in. Get a close-up of that for me, Caleb.
Okay, I'm gonna go on this side to get like a brighter.
Boy, that sun's bright, huh?
That's why I have my pit vipers on when I was doing this.
It was raining 3 minutes ago.
Now it's not. It's a nice sunny sky.
It's not.
Can't even really see up there.
So with that area nice and wet, always set the sprayer off to the side where it drips. It doesn't matter.
Now it's time to broom it.
So I got this real soft bristled broom.
Can I feel it?
Okay.
Real soft. And all he does is pushes all that
Just helps it settle right in there.
Yeah, now it can get all the water out of it, what has been sitting on there.
All the water?
Yeah, like all the stuff what is sitting there. No, like all the seal what is sitting on there.
Just helps move it.
I'm gonna give you guys a close up when it gets over here. That's close as it can go.
The whole surface of the patio colored. Right here you hit the sill, and it kind of runs down and it gathers right here at the base. So I take a soft broom like this and just wipe it clean, so it's the same consistency as everywhere else.
You're gonna do right here?
Yep, on the base, yeah. So just working my way all the way off.
I'm gonna hit the stepping stones over here now.
Just looking, make sure I hit all the spots nice and even. Looks good. So much easier with some help. Thanks for coming with me today, Caleb.
You're welcome.
Okay, now for our last trick, we double coat the border and the face. We just want that a couple shades darker. So I mixed up plenty in the beginning. to go around here. That way I won't have to mix up a separate batch and be slightly cut off in the color. So Caleb and I went over and put another scoop. We have about a quarter of the sprayer left. We put
Don't spray the butterfly.
Scoop of color in it to really darken up the border.
Just don't.
You can see I'm just misting it on the face as well as the top.
I'm gonna give you guys a close-up on the corner.
Good. Now we used to use a shield on this border. We still do sometimes. But what I don't like is when the shield drips on the main and you see that. So we started doing it this way and it's working out real well. It just sort of blends it together and we let the tool cut define the
handprints.
Line between border and main.
Pat, did you let them put the handprints in?
Yeah, you did. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
That was that little girl that was out here talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I think she likes you. What do you
She's
think?
younger
Huh?
than me.
Cute?
No.
Did you get her name?
No. Wait, would I?
You want me to ask her name for you?
No.
See that? I'm not concentrating on concrete, so I got it all over the siding. Okay, we're just goofing around a little bit, huh? It's Saturday.
Yeah. After this, we're going to walk on my Dopo truck.
Yep. Okay, so wipe it off right away.
I'm going to give you guys a close-up over
Okay,
there.
give them a close-up, and we'll shut that camera down and head on home.
I'm going to give you guys a special spot where they put the handprints. Right over there.
Okay, Caleb and I just got done with that patio. So Biff came up, my neighbor, and we started cutting some lumber. This is some maple that a friend of mine dropped off. Isn't that gorgeous looking? Every board I cut, I just look at it in awe, the uniqueness of it all. All right, setting this up. Take it down a bump more. There you go. Now that doesn't look right. I'll get it set up for you. Every time I cut this now, I look and make sure I am clear of my guards. Good to go. Doggone it, blade number 3. Obviously I clamped too low and the boards were loose in here. I should have raised those clamps up, but I had a square edge, so I went with that. Another $50. Got it. Okay. be neat whenever I go to make something that I have stuff like this cut and stacked up ready to go. I don't know what my plans are for this. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Keeper, man, you just found that laying in the dirt.
Yeah.
For picking up wire mesh and rebar.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Well, ask the homeowners if we can have it. Okay, there's our height. We need quite a bit of stone back there. I don't know if we have enough, but we'll get started. Yeah, I think we're gonna eat through that real quick. Okay. It is Sunday morning, bright and early, so I'm going to talk quiet. I don't want to wake anybody up if I don't have to. It rained yesterday, off and on all day, so Caleb and I were able to get this patio colored. We just weren't able to get it sealed. Today, Polyseal EZ with some traction grip in the sprayer. Let's go take a look. Okay, here it is all colored, no sealer. I'll show you what it looks like in 2 minutes with sealer. You ever notice when you're trying to be quiet, you just make so much noise? I always give it a test spray, make sure the wand's clean, good sealer coming out. I always like this part. No sealer, the sealer. You can see how it brings that color out. Now, this camera, or maybe all cameras, I don't know, but these black splotches, they don't look good on the camera, but in person, that is my favorite part. It just marbleizes that whole area. Maybe I'm too close, but from back here, I don't know if it changes any, but you just have to see it off camera to really appreciate it. So I just wanted to tell you that there's nothing wrong there. It's supposed to look like that, and it really does look good. Okay, with just a little bit left to go, what I wanted to say on these tool cuts and saw cuts, you can see how you can see that edge. So I always hit them one direction. I like to see sealer all the way down in there. And then you can turn the wand and hit it reverse. Make sure you hit both sides. When it rains, if you don't get sealer in these screws, you'll see about a 2 or 3 inch band that just absorbs water. So if you can get sealer in there, it eliminates that look, as well as in the winter time, you keep some of the freeze and thaw down from getting in those pores. You're not going to stop it all, but you can eliminate some of it. You can see in that tool cut how much better it looks when it's sealed. Okay, I'll go ahead and get this finished up. Making sure you hit the face real good. And don't just flood it on, sort of paint it on. Hate to see big run streak marks on there with your color as well as the sealer. I just heard a dog barking inside. I hope I'm not waking everybody up. So, how sealer highlights that face. Now, landscaping only has to come up to about here. It doesn't have to come all the way up to the top. we are done here. Two things. When we dug these bushes out, the roots, the bases, we took away all the dirt, so there just wasn't enough to clean it up. So we'll refer them to a local guy we work with, EJ. He'll bring in some screen topsoil around here and clean this up if they want, or they can handle it themselves, as well as they're going to do something with these posts. So when they're done with the posts, the siding can go back on. We'll assist if they want us to, or 2 pieces of siding, they may not need us. A little bit of landscaping here, and again, grade only has to come up to about here. You don't want a big step down, but it doesn't have to come all the way up with our broken stone liners. So I really like them. Next year, we're going to come in and redo these walks all the way to the drive. How about that, huh? Pretty cute. Little girl's handprints. So we'll wrap this one up and sign off. I'm going to try, this was a week of patios. So you're about to see all of the patios we did Monday through Friday. Thanks for tuning in to Conquering the Horses. I always mess that up. See you tomorrow.